Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, and Steve Smith all made their marks in the collegiate ranks. Yet on draft day 2001, none of the hype surrounding the rookie class centered on wide receivers. In fact, all the hoopla on the morning of April 21st hovered around the Atlanta Falcons and San Diego Chargers as Michael Vick and LaDainian Tomlinson became the centerpieces of their respective franchises. There was little demand for pass catchers among the top 15 picks, as three forgettable names, David Terrell, Corin Robinson, and Rod Gardner, all found landing spots, but little success. And suddenly, the New York Jets were on the clock. A year earlier, the Jets had a surplus of first-round picks, 4 to be exact, and this year's first-rounder came via trade with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Jets chose the dominion of Moss out of the University of Miami in hopes of eventually forming a dynamic passing tandem with 2000 first-rounder Chad Pennington. Then, before the conclusion of the first round, the Indianapolis Colts selected Moss's Miami teammate Reggie Wayne with the 30th pick. 44 selections and 5 receivers later, with many viewers officially tuned out for the day, the Carolina Panthers took another undersized target in Smith out of the University of Utah. But many wondered, how would the 5'9" Smith be anything more than a special teams ace? Clearly, the Panthers did their homework on the outspoken Smith.
Hey, it's mighty quiet up in this place. Like at the library or something. They must be reading on Steve Smith.
Fast forward 13 years, and any questions and concerns have been answered and then some. Moss, Wayne, and Smith are all still going strong, and 2 have had the fortune of playing their entire career with the franchise that drafted them. Their numbers are impressive, perhaps even Hall of Fame worthy, as the trio has averaged 188 games played over their 13 seasons. Wayne's stats are downright dazzling: 1,006 receptions for 13,566 yards and 80 touchdowns. He also has something his draft classmates don't: a Super Bowl ring. Before suffering a torn ACL in Week 7 this past season, Wayne was a model of stability, playing all 16 games for 11 straight seasons. Meanwhile, Smith's magic touch was evident from the very first time he ever touched the ball in the NFL. Still, the feisty Smith found turbulence in his early years before the Panthers emerged as one of the NFL's elite teams during their 2003 Super Bowl run. Though he missed the 2004 season after breaking his leg in the season opener, Smith soon established himself as one of the game's premier pass catchers, both in the regular season and the playoffs. As for Moss, though his tenure in New York lasted just 4 seasons, his career in Washington has had its share of glittering moments, and while the only thing left for him at this juncture is a chance to perform on football's biggest stage, his level of success and commitment to the game has never wavered. How much longer we have the fortune of watching these 3 ageless wonders remains to be seen. Their resumes speak for themselves, and 13 seasons is quite a sample size, certainly by NFL standards. For Draft America, I'm Michael Seff.